人心受けた情けの数々に上州木ガラス泣いております泣いておりますこの通りわしゃ姉さんのようないい人に巡り合ったのは初めてだはいはいきっとなります横綱になった姿を姉さんに見てもらいますそしてなわしゃ死んだおっかさんのお墓の前で立派な土俵入りがしたい野暮な浮世の裏表教え込まれて一昔夢でござんす何もかも相撲修行も今じゃ日陰の今じゃ日陰のさ安堵がさ相撲にゃならずヤクザになって訪ねてみりゃ暮らしますさあ姉さんこの金持って早くお行きなさいまし飛ぶには今が潮時だあとはあっしが引き受けましたさあ早く行きなさいましもしおっさん親子三人いつまでも仲良くお暮らしなさんせ10年前に櫛郊外巾着ぐるみ意見をもらった姉はんげせめて見てもらう駒形のしがねえ姿の土俵入りでござんす恩返しの真似事とって宿場の仁義沙汰ご覧くだされおつたさんせめて模型の花の出ず入り花の出ず入りとひょいり路地裏の屋台の酒のほろ苦さ知らぬ同士が小皿叩いてちゃんちきをけさおけさせつなやるせないよ り残したあの娘達者でいてかおふくろはすまぬすまぬと詫びて今夜もちゃんちきをけさ
Right here, Robert. Right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Edmonton, Alberta's beautiful Citadel Theatre and the 569th edition of the Dating Game. And now, here's your host, Chuck Lizardo.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Dating Game, a show where even a loser can score. I'm your host, Chuck Lizardo. Thank you. Thank you. I must say, it is a true honor and a privilege to be filming today's show here in Edmonton. You all know how the show is played, so I'd like to get right into the show by introducing our bachelors for today. Bachelor number 1, all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia, big hand for David. Bachelor number 2, from Los Angeles, California, Robert. Back for his 4th time. And finally, bachelor number 3, the hometown boy, person, Darrin. A lovely lineup tonight. Folks, it's now time to introduce our bachelorette for this evening. Our bachelorette hails from the distant island of Japan. She is a senior analyst for a large entertainment network. She enjoys modern dance, learning English, and immigrating to Canada. Please give a warm welcome to Emiko. Hello, Emiko. How are you doing tonight?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's great. That's great. And how long have you been in Canada?
8 months.
Lovely. All right, let's get on with the show. You all know how the game is played. Emiko will be asking questions to our bachelors. We'd like to start off. Emiko, are you ready with the questions?
Yes.
First off, actually, let's have the bachelors say hello to Emiko. Bachelor number 1, please say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Bachelor number 2.
Hi, Emiko.
Hi.
Bachelor number 3.
Hi there.
Emiko, you have your questions prepared. Would you like to begin?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Bachelor number 2. If we could go anywhere in the world, where would you take me on our first date?
What'd she say?
Bachelor number 2. Where would you go on your first date with Emiko?
I'd take her to the top of the highest mountain, and I'd sit by a warm stream and listen to the sway of the palm trees. In conjunction with the rhythm of our love-making.
that's beautiful. How about your bachelor number 3?
Well, I was just going to say the same thing.
You have another question, Emiko?
Yeah, how about your bachelor number 1?
Oh, where would I take you? Well, I don't know, maybe back to my apartment. I got a great computer I could show you.
How about another question?
Okay, bachelor number 3. Let's say you brought me up to your room and wanted to change into something more comfortable. What would it be?
Well, funny you should ask, because the other day I was wandering along and I was going by Holt Renfrew and I saw this amazing Versace sort of peignoir nightgown thingy, and it was kind of gossamer chiffon-y with marabou all around the bottom, floor length, big bell sleeves, and spaghetti straps with some lace here and beading all across here, and I think that would be it.
Phew. And what about you, bachelor number 2?
I was going to say the same thing.
And what would you wear, bachelor number 1?
Well, I guess I'm most comfortable in old blue jeans, and I got a T-shirt I picked up at the Salvation Army, and it feels most comfortable after you've worn it for a couple of days, and it really don't wash it. So.
Oh, okay, thank you. Bachelor number 2, what is your ideal job?
Traveling. What I'd like to do would be to travel the world with the love of my life and visit exotic lands and taste exotic foods.
And you, number 3?
I adore travel.
And how about you, number 1?
Oh, me? I think for me, the greatest job is, selling merchandise, T-shirts and stickers and postcards and things like that. Anything for $1.
I see. Well, bachelor number 3, what is your favorite things to do in your time off?
Well, a lot of the things everybody likes, walking in the park in the rain and, getting some sunshine, but I have a real passion for collecting butterflies.
Oh, really? And you, bachelor number 2?
I pass.
And you, number 3?
Well, let's see. I think what I'm really interested in is, working on my website. I think the internet's really the coolest thing because you can really connect with anybody in the world, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world because you can just be right there.
Good questions, Emiko.
Thank you.
Do you have a better idea of who they are sitting over there now?
No idea.
No idea. Well, that's about all the time we have for questions right now, so it's about time for you to choose the bachelor you would like to take on your dream date.
That's a very tough choice.
Think about the answers they gave you and choose the bachelor you would like to go on a date with.
Okay, I would like to... Bachelor number 3.
Bachelor number 3.
Sorry, Chuck. I'm spoken for.
Okay, it appears that Bachelor number 3 is not available. Emiko, you have another choice. You get to choose between Bachelor number 1 and Bachelor number 2. Which will it be?
Bachelor number 2.
Bachelor number 2.
I pass.
Well, gee, Emiko, I guess there's, we do have a winner. Bachelor number 1 wins by default. How about a hand for Bachelor number 1, David? David is our winner. So, Emiko, you win Bachelor number 1. You get to go on a dream date, which I will tell you about in just a moment. But first, let's meet the bachelors that you didn't choose. Or that, well, let's just leave it at that. Emiko, why don't you stand up here, right here, and we can meet the bachelors. Folks, Bachelor number, step back here just a little bit. Right there, excellent. Folks, Bachelor number 3 is a nuclear physicist originally from Provo, Utah. He enjoys body surfing, calligraphy, drag racing. Darrin. That's number 3. Bachelor number 2, graduated from high school. Please welcome Robert. And Bachelor number 1, your dream date, Emiko, the one that was chosen for you. Bachelor number 1 is a professional street performer currently working the International Street Performers Circuit. He enjoys playing with his Macintosh, selling merchandise, and self-promotion. Your dream date, David! A match. Excuse me, bachelors. Let me tell you about your dream date that you have won. You guys look great together. The dream date that you have won is a round trip transportation paid to the local Edmonton Yuck Yucks Comedy Club with 2 complimentary drink tickets. Give them a hand, folks. We are going to send them on a dream date all the way to the Edmonton Yuck Yucks, where they'll get to know each other a little bit better. So, excuse me, bachelors. There's one more thing we have to do. Step forward, please, for the traditional dating game, big kiss. Everyone ready to wind up? Excuse me. Wind up for the big kiss, folks. And mwah! Thank you. I'm your host, Chuck Lizardo. Thank you.
The dating game was brought to you tonight by K97. Contestants of the dating game receive a year's supply of prophylactics care of K97. K97, the station of choice in the city of lumberjacks. Airfare for tonight's performance was provided by K97, as were hotel accommodations at the beautiful Sheraton Grand Hotel, a coast-to-coast K97 hotel. Theater air was provided by K97, as were the ushers and their mothers. Non-winning contestants will be flown at their own expense to the Twin Islands of Bora Bora, where they will be eaten raw by the cannibals beneath the setting sun. K97 accepts no responsibility for any medical problems which may arise from the show. This has been a Mark Goodman, Bill Todson production, both of which listen to K97 regularly. And so, this is Don Pardo reminding you to search for the perfect romance, but do it without drugs. And remember to have your pets spayed or neutered regularly.
Yup, share it with them all. Save you some pledging spots right over here. Next step. Remember, our performers today are very sensitive, so please, no heckling.
Thanks a lot. This is great.
Good evening. My name is Johnny Comet. Welcome to Yuck Yucks Edmonton. Thank you very much. So sorry I was a little late getting out here, but I just got off the phone with my girlfriend, and we decided to get married. Thank you. Of course, it's not to each other, and it's not for a while yet. So, it's not like I'm trapped or anything. You know, we have a great lineup for you tonight. But first, I heard there's some special people in the audience. Don, could you tell us about them, please?
The winners of the 569th edition of the dating game. To our right, we have the winners of the K97 Beat the Meat contest. And the entire front row is occupied by members of the Transsexual Society of America.
How can you tell? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you all a really big question right now. Have you ever heard about the good time that was had by all? Well, that's our next act. Please welcome Sheree Vickers.
Hang on. My mum will never believe me otherwise. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sir, what's your name? Yep. Rick? Okay, Rick. Could you take a picture of me? Yeah? Hang on a sec, Rick. Let me just get in my comedy pose here. Hang on. Thank you. Thank you. Lovely. So, what's your name? Larry. Okay, Larry, could you take a picture of me and Rick so my mum thinks I've got a boyfriend? Yeah? Come with me for a sec, Rick. Wait there a sec, Larry. Come with me. Come on. Okay. Stand right here for me, Rick. Okay, let me just... All right. Look sexy for me, Rick. Hang on a sec, Rick. Arms up.
Okay. Where's my shirt? Wrong guy.
You got bigger tits than me there, Rick.
Yeah.
Okay, sexy. No, not just coming home from the pub. Sexy. Just. Oh, that's it. Excellent, thank you. Thank you. Whew. I just love walking into a room and seeing a face I haven't sat on yet. It's brilliant. Hello, welcome. I just get straight into it. 14-year-old girls need a good slapping. And I should know, because I was a shit when I was 14. I used to wag school and go and get my hair done. And I had this gay friend of mine called Brendan who convinced me to get my hair cut asymmetrical. Which basically meant half of it was shaved and the other half was spiked, like all up here. And I get in, my dad looks at me and he goes, "You've had your hair done." I was like, "Yeah," with that look that only 14-year-old girls can do. That, "Yeah." 14-year-old boys don't have that look. 14-year-old boys have this look. What? They don't get the "yeah" look till about 17, by which time the girls have moved on from "yeah" to, well. A look they will then keep for the rest of their lives. Because it can be applied to anyone, brothers, fathers, mothers, sisters, anyone. Whereas men tend to do the full circle. They go from "what" to "yeah" to "what?" So, I get in. I look at myself in the mirror with this half-shaved, half-spiked haircut, and I just burst into tears. I fucking hated it. Of course, if anyone challenged me on it, I just went, "yeah." But did I leave it alone? No. Only at 14 would you think that by adding food colouring to your hair, you would make it better. Which is what I did. I dyed my hair yellow using food colouring, which was great until it rained. And then it ran all down my face, all down my neck, and it stained my skin. It looked like I had liver trouble. And to top it all off, I used to smoke like a chimney. Now, at 14, you don't smoke like this. No. You smoke like this. As well, as if blowing the smoke everywhere is going to make it smell less. I used to keep a cigarette and a lighter in my bra like that, so that periodically throughout the day I could just like nip into the school toilets, have a couple of drags, butt it out, stick it back in. I'm sure my mother must have suspected something, because my bras stunk of charcoal and had little cigarette burns in them. But I finally gave up when I was 19, and I miss it. I do miss it, because I looked so sexy when I smoked. You can pick up a guy so easily with a cigarette, because it's all this sort of stuff. It's like, you can't do that without a cigarette. The closest I've come just recently is I went on the back of a friend's motorbike, and then you can do the old "I'm taking off my helmet" routine. Do you know that one? It's very similar. It's like this. Best not to do it at every set of lights, though. But we're riding along, right? We came to the edge of a cliff. Now, in America, Canada, Australia, any sort of civilized country, when you come to the end of a dead end, there's this big fucking red sign that's got "wrong way, go back." But the English are so polite, because there was this little triangular sign with a red border and a picture of a car going over a cliff. And someone had drawn a little man inside the car going, "Oh shit." Oh, I understand we've got couples in tonight. Couples. I actually just recently made a list of what my ideal man would be. So if any of you think you fit the bill, let me know, okay? Not that I need a man in my life. All I need is a mirror, a wet sponge, and a vivid imagination. There's no harm in looking. Now, yeah, the ladies are cheering, you understand. Okay, number one, he's got to wear glasses. I don't know why, but I am a sucker for a man in glasses. I think it's because it means I still look good in the morning. Number two, he's got to be able to play the guitar. Trust me, ladies, it's the best way to prove that he knows how to use his fingers. Okay. Number three, he's got to have a nice chest. You know, the sort of chest you can be crushed in, and a nice ass. The sort of ass that while you're being crushed in the chest, you can grab onto. And finally, above anything else, he must have a Scottish accent. Yes. Whew. You realise, of course, that once I find a man who has all these qualities, his ideal woman will have everything I don't. Height, money, and big tits. Now, it's not that I don't have anything up top. All right, I do. It's not a lot, I know. Some women can make money from their breasts. I'm flat out making a cup of coffee, but they're there. Actually, they're quite nice and full at the moment. And I said this backstage, and one of the guys went, "Oh, can I weigh them?" And I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "Way!" like that. So anyway, getting back to my ideal man. I put all of those elements together. Glasses, guitar, nice chest, and a Scottish accent. And I thought, fuck, I've just described the Proclaimers. Oh, well, I hope our couple has a very good night tonight. And I just want to tell you a piece of advice. Ladies, I have actually found the perfect way to piss your boyfriend off while you're making love. Ring him up. Thank you very much. My name's Sheree. Bye-bye.
Sheree Vickers! Hey! You know, ladies and gentlemen, our next act up tonight just recently opened for Johnny Cash, Charlie Pride, and Bob Hope. And now with no cash, no pride, and no hope, please welcome the Whining Mimes.
Hello? We are not actually the Whining Mimes. Unfortunately, the Whining Mimes came down with laryngitis and could not be here today. We are their understudies. I am Jim. This is Bob. We come from Pocatello, Idaho. We've actually never done anything like this before, but we have practiced a lot with each other. Anyway, we will bring you today 3 contests. The first and the most death-defying will be the escape from the sealed invisible box. Oh, you've heard of this one. High above us, 2 sealed invisible boxes will be lowered to us, and the first one to escape without the aid of hammer will be the winner. This could take a long time. We've never actually practiced this one, but to make it even more interesting, we have air for only 1 minute. If we cannot escape the box within 1 minute, we will suffer the terrible humility of dying on stage. Could we please have the person to lower the boxes? Our next contest will be the race into the wind. We won't actually be moving into the wind. We'll be staying in one place. But the idea is things will be moving by us to give the impression that we are moving into the wind. And as soon as my friend is done here, ladies and gentlemen, please excuse my friend. He can't see a thing with his glasses. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. We're off. Was supposed to win that one. The third contest, and the last contest, fortunately for us. What is the last contest? The tug of war. We're going to do a tug of war. The most difficult image, ladies and gentlemen, in the entire mime's vocabulary. Because one person and the other person must watch exactly what they're doing, so that when one pulls, the other can push. Well, we've actually never been able to do, we've never actually practiced with the rope, but we have done a very similar job with a rubber bungee cord. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the tug of war with the rubber bungee cord. Thank you.
The Whiny Mimes. Thank you for that wonderful round of indifference. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the stage a personal friend of mine, all the way from Thunder Bay, Ontario, where the men are men and the women are men, and the sheep are nervous. Please welcome Moose McGurk and his brightly colored balls.
Hey everybody, how you doing? All right, cool. My name is Moose. I'm from Thunder Bay. It's freezing up there all the time, but you guys are really warm, so. Okay, so anyway, I'd like to juggle some balls for you. I'm one of the best jugglers in Thunder Bay, and I'd like to prove that by juggling 5 balls with a very fancy finish with the 5th ball. And I'm pretty good at this one. So I'm going to start off by handing out a couple balls to the audience. Good sir, could you just hold these 2 balls for me here? Thanks very much. Just hold that one and hold that one. Great. Nice catch. All right, here we go. You guys want to see the fancy start? The Thunder Bay fancy start? All right, check this out. Behind the back. 3 balls. Hey, there we go. All the way from Thunder Bay. All right, check it out. A couple of tricks for you. A couple of tricks. Juggling in a circle. Triangle. I'll switch directions. I go both ways. Juggling, I mean. Juggling in a circle. Behind the backs. Okay, whatever. So I'll move on to the next ball. Ball number 4. 4 balls? 4 balls? All right, here we go. Ball number 4. Nice throw. That's the 5th one. It says right on the ball. Made you look. That always gets them. Okay, 4-ball juggling. Come on. Whoops. Okay, so here we go. Juggling 4. That's pretty much it. Okay, you guys ready for the big trick? All right. Check this out, the big trick, 5-ball juggling with the fancy finish. 5 balls. You're the best. All right, here we go. 5-ball juggling. I was holding one in my hand. All right, I'll do it for real. Here we go. 5 balls, juggling. All right. Now, stop. I can't go that long. Stop. Wait. Shut up! All right. Wait, I have to do the big finish. Here we go. 5 balls with a big finish. This is it. This is a Thunder Bay big finish all the way from Thunder Bay. I'm going to catch the ball on the back of my neck. Big finish. No. Don't clap. Here we go. 5 balls with the net catch.
Yeah!
Whose show is this? 5 balls with the net catch. You want to try? All right, go for it, Juggle Boy.
you see his hands move? Shame to waste it, really. Ladies and gentlemen, this next piece is called A Fool's Fantasy. Please welcome from Cambridge, Massachusetts, Alexander, King of Jesters. Hey, Alexander performs in Europe, United States, and Japan. One more time for Alexander, King of Jesters. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a sexy siren of titillating torch and ballistic belting. Please welcome a legend in her own lunchtime, the real Edmonton Queen, Gloria Hole.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a lot more coming up. Please, we just need about 10 minutes. Clean up the stage. Thank you for enjoying Yuck Yucks. Don't forget to tip your waitresses. See you in 10.
Everybody, and welcome back. It's me, Chuck Lizardo. We're standing outside Yuck Yucks Comedy Club in Edmonton, where we're waiting to check in on Dave and Emiko, our bachelors and bachelorette, who have just came out on their first date. And here they are exiting the theater. It's Dave and Emiko coming out from the Edmonton Yuck Yucks. Dave, Emiko, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
That's great. That's great. And how's the first date going?
Well, it was pretty good. There was a lame juggler at the club, but you know. Apart from that, it was pretty funny. The one at the end, boy, she was killer.
Rock and roll, rock and roll. Emiko, what do you think? How'd you like Yuck Yucks?
He was a great juggler.
Wow. Sounds like you're impressing the girl. All right, Dave, Emiko, I have one more question. Do I smell romance in the air?
I was actually just going to take her home and show her my computer.
Your computer? Dave, come on, this is your first date. What are you doing?
She said she liked computer games. I'm just going to take her back and play computer games.
Dave, though, but can you feel it? I can feel an energy here. I feel a match. I can feel it.
Yeah, I feel Tetris myself. We'll see you later.
But
Emiko, just a second. Place cleaned up. Just a second. Just 1 second. Hold on. Just a sec. Hold on. Oh, here, just 1 second. Hold on.
Hold on. The magical tones. Okay, you can come now. Come on in. It's a Mac. Go ahead, sit down. It's just booting up, but it'll take a second. Just get comfortable with it. Now, I got Tetris on it. I've got this other cool game. It's actually, I downloaded it from the net. It's a Japanese game. I think you might like it. There's all these little carrots and little things, and you click and okay, just check. Yeah, you push it with the arrow here. Okay, good, and then click. Good. Yeah, okay. We'll double click over here. Good. Okay. Now you move the arrow and then you use the button over. Well, just here. Let me show you. Just move around here and yeah, put your hands on mine maybe. Yeah, okay, and then sort of push this. Yeah, push this button here. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what to do with the F1 key? Well, you just have to hit it once for complete file deletion. Just hit the F1 key up there. Actually, I'm going to put the computer to sleep. I got some other buttons I'd like you to push. Maybe just come this way. I'll show you. There's some really neat stuff in the. Let's just come over here. I've got some great buttons for you to push.
stepped in a big pile of something.
Man, what was that? Hello?
Oh, hello, David. It's Dr. Fitzsimmons. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Very good. I have the results of your lab test.
Yeah? And?
Congratulations. I'll see you on Tuesday, okay?
What are you saying?
You're pregnant. See you Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye. We're gonna have a baby. Oh, I was right. Hello?
Hello, David, Emiko, it's me, Chuck. Lizardo, just checking in to see how that date went.
Chuck can't really talk right now. Maybe later, okay?
Yeah,
Bye.
right, okay, well...
Maybe you should call your dad.
Me?
Well, I don't speak Japanese that well.
Okay. Moshi? Hello? Oh, I'm pregnant. See? Checkerboard guy.
So, how do you take it?
We must get married. Will I call to your mother?
I'm gonna call my friends. Just a sec. Hey, how's it going, guys? Can you guys round the troops? I gotta have a party. I'm getting married.
Whoa, hold on! Is that a good thing, or is it a bad thing?
Yeah. Well, if I don't get married, I'll probably get killed. So.
Excellent!
Yeah, okay.
Excellent party!
All right. I guess we better get ready for the party.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay, dude! Chug! 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 Chug!
You know, Dave, I've known you for a long time. And let's face it, you haven't always made the right decision when it comes to women. I mean, remember that polka dot girl with the weird laugh? This time, Dave, it's the real thing. I mean, this one's for the rest of your life. You think you can handle that? Forever.
Yeah, I got it.
You know what I mean.
Like forever and a day.
Emiko, I'm really happy for you. For both of you, really I am. You know, and now that I've known you for all of, an hour, I feel that I would be amiss in my female obligations to sisterhood if I didn't take this opportunity to have a heart-to-heart, a little soul talk, a little discussion about what you're getting into. I mean, Emiko, are you sure about this? We're talking life with David Aiken. The checkerboard guy? I mean, what is that? Checkered past board guy, I mean, Emiko. Are you really sure? Do you want your name to be Mrs. Checkerboard Guy? Am I making sense?
Dave, there's a lot of difference between women and Japanese women. Hey, they don't cook their food. Hey, you can have all the sex you want once a month. And remember, the most important thing, they control the money. You think you can handle that?
All of it?
You know what I mean.
Emiko, see, what I'm trying to get at is that there's a difference between boys and busker boys. I mean, for starters, they don't cook their food. Emiko, busker boys, are they incredibly talented individuals who perform in difficult atmospheres, or street freaks? They'll control the home, Emiko. Oh, they will. Imagine this. You come home from a difficult day, and you walk in, and the house is filled with his friends. Unicycles, juggling pins, trampolines, torches. And they're all talking with little mics and their own portable sound system. And that's not the worst of it, I mean, they'll sit around the living room and instead of watching football like a normal guy does, they'll practice their lines on each other. So you walk in and you hear, hoot, holler, whistle, cheer, throw small children in the air. Great babysitters. Emiko, they don't know how to communicate unless there's a circle around them. Let those beautiful looks and incredibly well-formed bodies fool you. Just imagine this. You're at home and you're having a discussion about serious life issues. And he looks at you and he says, I need everyone's support here, not just the children and the drunks. You go to the bank for a mortgage, and he looks at the loan officer and he goes, give, and give, and give and give and give until you can't give anymore. Wouldn't you feel a little embarrassed? Okay, how about this? Late at night, passionate love-making session. He looks you deep in the eyes, loving, longingly, and then he says, do you know what enthusiasm is? Good, then tell your face. We're talking serious issues here, Emiko. Family reunions, he'll pass the hat. Am I making any sense?
Dave, commitment.
Everlasting love.
One sex partner.
A way of sharing intimate time with one being and really getting to know them.
Financial obligations.
Joint bank account. Have you heard his pitch?
Babies.
Babies.
So, after all that I've said, do you still want to get married?
I do.
Well, let's get you ready then.
Thank you all very much for coming to Dave and Emiko's special day. Okay, question. Are there any jugglers in there? Have one! Oh!
Me too!
Oh, great! Cool! Cool! Well, what would a juggler's wedding be without audience participation? Come on down! Join the madness, everybody! Oh, special guest! Excellent! Right up here!
gathered here tonight to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. The state of matrimony, usually thought to be Nevada, is a sanctimonious and highly agitated state in which a man and a woman share dishes, shower, and sleeping accommodations in peace. It is not a contract into which you enter lightly. The fine print should always be read first. In our case, we have a mixing of customs, personality traits, and monetary expectations, which will all need to be compromised for happiness to ensue. But we have faith in you. We are sure that through thick and thin, through adversity, pain, torture, hangnail, and menstrual cycle, your love will endure. The fact that your love has survived so far proves this. Hope springs eternal in the human breast. In conclusion, I cannot do better than to leave you with the immortal words of Ogden Nash, Rambler. To keep your marriage brimming with love in the loving cup, bless you. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, shut up. At this juncture, all I need to ask, should anyone see reason why this marriage should not take place, please speak now or forever hold your peace. I was afraid of this. So. So desu ne. So desu kaka. No. あれや？あ、そうですね。あれや？ほう。ほうほうほう。No need to kill yourself. Please, どうぞ、どうぞ。
どうぞ、どうも。はい、どうも。
はい。If there are no further objections, we will continue. Do you, Emiko, take David to have and to hold in sickness and in health, when the money from his hat is small or when it's large, to love, honor, and respect from this day forth, as long as you both shall live.
I do. And you, David, Checkerboard, Aiken. Do you take Emiko to love, honor, cherish, and respect? To have open, heart-to-heart discussions where you actually speak what you're thinking and feeling? To change diapers willingly? To cook, clean, and do laundry based on a fair partner-sharing basis? And most importantly, to integrate the word foreplay not only into your dialogue, but into a regular daily routine.
Then, by the power vested in me, by Dick Finkel, and the Edmonton Street Performers Festival, I would now like to pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Chuck Lizardo, signing off. I'd like to thank you very much for coming to tonight's Late Night Madness. We've had another successful union on the dating game. How about a warm welcome and a warm hand for David and Emiko, the newlyweds. Also, in tonight's show, starting over here, we have Nikolai, the Flying Dutchmen. Michael Charrois. Ed Stander. Feet to the beat. Alexander, King of Jesters, father of Emiko. Sheree Vickers. The Edmonton Juggling Club. Darrin Haggen. And a personal friend of mine, Robert Nelson, the Butterfly Man. And my name is Chuck Lizardo. Thank you very much for having us here at the Edmonton Street Performers Festival. Have a great night. We're going to be meeting up at the top for a reception with the wedding party. And thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for coming. Thanks, it was great to have you here.
Look at the people on the balcony.
Fun to work with. I needed that one. I really needed that one. Thank you.
I will. I'll be back. All right, I'll do it again with the little one next time too.